I ain't studying you in the regular language means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motive.
All right, Winters is in the building, man.
Tito, I want Tito.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to the man. But y'all know she gonna give you a good show.
Mickey in the building. What that mean?
I was here. I told you. Remember, I told you about about a month and a half ago. I said I never seen an email beef. When I was telling you, if a resident filed her, she got to go to court now. How the court might play it and try to do it, but think Nene gonna be messing around with her.
I think he might not want to mess with her. I wonder, is this how AC felt when he found out everybody found out he was getting his house done?
Yes, I had a cocktail.
It's on there, and we live. Hold on, family. I just got it set up.
I wanna chop blade.
I was setting some stuff up. Give me 1 second. You know I'm always on time. She not.
On a chop blade. I was here on time today. I can't find the show in here to interact with y'all.
I'm finna give it in 1 second.
Come over here and fix it.
Give me 1 second.
I find it on my phone. I want a chop blade.
I know you can find it.
I see it right here on the phone.
Yeah, I told you.
You got 3 people. 3 people watching. Lord have mercy. 3.
Hold on, let me get over here. I
never had 3 people watching me in my whole life.
Well,
3 people. I
know you need that many people.
Shared them 9 people watching. 9
Let me get it.
I want to chop blade.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get it to the group. I'm getting it out here to everybody that want to see it. I'm trying to put you. I know you're going to put it in your group, so I ain't got to worry about that.
I'm moderator. Share it to the groups. You better ask somebody.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got mods, baby.
I don't have to do
They
that.
do all the sharing. But I do be putting in Reboot. And I share it on my page. And I share it out to a couple of my people. You know what I'm saying? So my people see me, you know what I'm saying? I want to chop blades. Where my brother Tony Wiggins at? That's the song for today. UGK. I want to chop blades. That's where I want to go this summer. I want to go to Houston, Texas. I want to go to the South Side because I want to go see South Park Shorty. And I want to ride in one of them cars that got them big things coming out the Cadillac, out the tires, the big spinner things.
I'm putting in Black Lives Matter. Let me see if they're gonna let it.
Coated paint. I want to. We know you may put it in Black Lives Matter today, but when I get through what they asked tonight, we won't be in there tomorrow.
I mean, that's on you.
I want to chop blades.
I don't care. Everybody got their own on who they gonna diss. It is what it is.
Who they gonna diss?
I said people got their own who they want to. Well, let me rephrase it.
I want to chop.
People gonna pick who they want to start their battles with.
My battle ain't never ended.
Yeah, well,
I want to chop
who they want. But I ain't gonna get in the way.
What you mean get in the way? You already in it. He called you Ernie. Do you not remember?
I don't care. A lot of people
Bert?
listen.
I was Big Bird.
Listen.
But now he's more to be a leader. Listen, my ass.
Dr. Weaver, you get on here. She's a good person. It was wrong.
She is by herself.
Yeah, that's you keep trying to separate. Only in your mind, you think you can take a person out like she wouldn't in on the
heist.
The fuckery.
On the great heist.
Only in your mind, you thinking you can
she wasn't in on the great heist, Mickey.
Yeah, you can hate.
I can separate one of them.
You can hate Gil, but don't hate her. Like she ain't
you
with your BS.
You trying to say they the same person, Mickey?
She is. You alive there?
I want to chop blades.
The only one I think she's a good person.
The beer sitting low.
You thought because she was talking about my ass to you, like she ain't talking about you to me.
I ain't let nobody.
But
she talked about you that one time.
And I'm telling you, like but you're not listening. Like you didn't. The point I'm making
is,
I
came back and told you.
Yeah, but I came back and told you what she said about you. We compared notes. That's all we did.
She said,
but you still came in with the idea. She's a good person.
They made her do that.
Yeah, whatever. In your mind.
I want to chop blades.
Yeah, whatever.
Where my brother Tony Wiggins? What's up, y'all? I want to chop blades. Somebody right now tell me who sing that song, we get a free ticket to AT&T Day whenever we have one next. I want to chop Blaze.
Mm-mm.
Y'all don't know. See, I could tell we don't. You mean that? Oh, not you. You not supposed to say shit, Tony, because you's the damn DJ. Of course you knew who it was. Somebody got to tell what UGK stand for. I want to chop blades. Yep, I want to go to Houston, Texas. See if I can find me what's that dude name?
A new handler. a new MF handler. That's what you want to say. What's up, Buddha Nick in the building?
Underground Kings. He still want
new one. Good evening.
Where my
Woodrow Green in the building. He said, "What's up, Blondie and Fab Five Freddy?" You know what I'm saying?
What
sap sucker.
Where Tricky no Nikki at? We going
she
to
in
chop
the building.
blades.
She in the building. Sweetheart Shell, Cassandra Scott. You heard Marseille Tarbert in the building. You heard.
Blades.
Hey, listen, I messed up, Marcy, but I got it together. It was me. It was what's up, Rodney?
Marcia,
in the
you
building.
on here already? Y'all done shared everywhere. Marcia, you got to share.
There go sexy chocolate right there while you sing where she at.
Who?
Think he's so tricky?
Where Nikki so tricky at? Nikki, we gotta go to Houston, dog.
Concrete
I want to ride
the
there.
building.
Nikki, I want to go to Houston, Texas with you. Just for some reason, just popped up in my head. I want to ride in one of them candy coated cars with them wheels that got them big spikes coming
I'm waiting
out
on my fellow.
Rolling. We gotta go see South Park Shorty.
I'm waiting on my fellow 7th Ward.
You and Angie Mack.
What shooting the shit T at?
Hey, King Rodney.
What shooting the shit T at? Get in the building. I need you on the lecture. On the lecture. What's up? What's up, Merc 76? What it do?
Low.
But I got something I want to play for y'all. I don't know if Winters can handle this. I know a lot of people gonna be mad about what I'm finna play, but I checked.
We ain't even said hello to the people.
I've been saying hello to lovely Deborah Luna. You ain't.
They ain't even
Tony Terry in the building.
People. We ain't never had 40.
Tasha Lynn. Well, I might need to play this video for the other half coming here.
Then everybody gonna be like, "What did y'all just play?"
And they gonna be offended. Well, everybody ain't gonna like the video. They gonna be offended. I've been down the street with these people before now. Some ain't gonna like it, so I like to go ahead and get get my stance out the way. What's up, T Jones in the building? I see you.
Chop blade.
Hey, Jones said, "Come on down to the A."
What's up, cuz?
Come on down to the H, and I'll show you a great time. I just put it on the screen.
I didn't see it. Who was
A Jones?
A Jones. Who is A Jones? Said, "Come down to the H and show y'all a great time." Hey, Tricky So Nikki, we got us a sponsor down in Houston. Cause I wanna chop blades.
I just saw a super chat just
Deborah
came in too.
Luna said it's Taco Tuesday.
And is.
You better hurry up and run in
with
the
that
$5
super chat. You heard?
Hey,
and we got the K Buford, Kitchen Buford, the lovely Kitchen Buford. Oh shit.
What?
We got the lovely hot letters, as they call it, caramel.
The caramel queen.
Hell yeah, caramel.
She was sending me pictures of palm trees and beach water. You ain't doing that no more, is you?
When we coming to Miami, the way my account set up and the way my 35% ain't been going, I had to go get another job on top of the job I already got Tony Terry probably this summer.
We won't be coming to Miami to get on that damn cruise ship next
I
year.
don't know the way stuff is going. But Cutwater will also serve a purpose. You heard?
I'm not drinking Cutwaters anymore this week.
You're not.
This week.
Well, because you got a case. She knocked it down and been cutting up. I've been hearing the things in the streets.
You ain't heard nothing in the streets.
I'm just messing with you.
Bend over, touch your toe.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. But let me play this video to get right back to it. I got something I want to play for y'all. You went to, I'm going to play this for you.
Okay.
And you tell me how you feel about it. Because
okay.
I've been getting a lot of flack. And I ain't going to let you diss all my people too when you come on here. I'm going to tell you that now.
this situation here that's going on in our country. This is going to be an angry rant. So if you call me an angry Black woman, please call me the angriest. I fight hard for that title. I'm going to try to say this slow because I understand that America has a literacy issue as well as an education issue. To extend grace, I'll say that it's difficult to learn in the same environment that you are being slaughtered in. This is not an immigration issue, a race issue, or a gender issue. It's not even a class issue if you don't count the billionaires that are in charge right now. We are experiencing a civil war. Who has a well-documented history of experiencing civil rights violations in this country? Could it be the Blacks? Every single time a Black person has expressed their feelings about living in a country whose system actively works against them to ensure that they do not progress, we've been told, sometimes by our own people, that we are just complaining, that this shit happened a long time ago, and that we should get over it. History repeats itself because people refuse to learn it. So let me share facts first and feelings later. 92% Black women and 85% Black men voted against this. Facts. Did you know that the majority of college-educated, yes, that's important, white Americans voted against this as well? Facts. I know that they think Black people are sitting back relaxing whilst laughing and saying, ha, we told you so, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It is still Black people who are leading protests. It is still Black people who are boots on the ground. It is still Black people who are actively speaking against the atrocities that our government is committing and covering up. Jasmine Crockett speaks up, and Keith Edwards and Stephen A. Smith and other podcasters call her polarizing. They didn't like Kamala's laugh. They said she wasn't Black enough, but she was blacker than that senile white man. They didn't like Obama's tan suit. Polarizing means divisive. Let me give you an example. Causing division between the American people so that we can fight each other to distract us from the fact that ICE agents with all of 6 weeks of training are slaughtering us in the streets, no matter the gender, race, or immigration status, is divisive. Facts. Christy, no, I'm lying every 3 days about what happened, even though we can see it with our own eyes. It's causing division. The Trump administration removing slavery memorials in Philadelphia and the Netherlands is causing division. If you forget your past, you'll be forced to relive it. Let me switch to feelings. The feeling that you get in the pit of your stomach knowing that billionaires are building ballrooms with our tax dollars, whilst the media tells us to feed our children a piece of broccoli, a piece of chicken, some other on a tortilla. Those feelings are valid. The feeling that you feel knowing that our president bullied and billionaired his way into office because he didn't win and he wasn't shot is valid. Though your feelings are valid, do not spend your energy arguing with MAGA or MAGA affiliates. Trump said he loves his stupids and he meant it, just like everything in Project 2025. They meant it. Block all bots, bird brain Christian nationalists, and billionaire worshipers that live off of a $30 budget. For you are arguing with people that have learning disabilities. If you have common sense or a slither of common decency, you would stand with Jasmine Crockett, the American people, and more specifically, Minnesota. Make no mistake, we stand with Minnesota.
That was it right there. How you feel about that one? I just want to bring that up. How you like that? What you think?
She made it seem like we are angry. Like, I don't even know what she was saying.
And the lovely Reginald Davis is in the building. How you doing, beloved?
What was she talking about?
No, because I'll break it down. She was saying
I
basically
was sharing the show. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you see, this
And I was trying to listen a little bit, and then she was talking about separation and arguing with yourself, and she was talking about Flint.
No, I will break it down to you because I know you didn't get the concept.
Denise Cousins, shut the hell up! You acting like I'm retarded.
Well, no, just to knowledge you are. But on other things, you super intellectual. I'll break it down to you what it was saying. Basically, the current analyst, she was saying, current analysts suggest that white Americans are experiencing intense political polarization, described as a cold civil war between progressive white races versus extreme conservative white races, while blacks are fighting a civil war against both types of racist white people. That's what it was about.
What two types of racist white people is it? Like,
she was saying one was conservative and one was progressive.
Shit,
basically,
they either racist or they ain't.
Basically, what she was saying is, I'll give you an example. You know how the Minnesota incident.
Yeah.
You see how?
Which one?
Well, both of them really, but you can go with. You see how? Well, both of them people got killed, right?
Yeah.
And it was both of the people got killed, right?
Yeah.
And they saying how they was hollering, but you don't hear nothing about Keith Porter Jr. What happened
No,
down
you
to
don't
him.
hear shit
And
about him.
I gave you incident. You got people. So I'm nothing. I just played a video, and it was just talking about the war that's going on that you seeing between the conservatives and the liberals. And basically, when you got, because you got a lot of the conservatives, they going along with what ICE is doing. And basically what she was saying, because I didn't play all the video, what she was saying when we was telling y'all, when we was doing all our crying and going through this, why y'all wasn't saying nothing.
We could
But
have had
now-
this smoothed out by now.
Now, if this happened to them,
Now it's
it's a big outcry where you got the one police officer, police chief was saying that the ICE is targeting, his police officers now saying they want to see their papers and everything. But my thing is, right, Jared, it's definitely a civil war happening. And what she's saying, she still, you support, you do want to support. Good evening, Mama Quill. You do want to support, but like I say, a lot of the fights, and you saying they like where the blacks at. Where we supposed to be at? You know what I'm saying? You saw a George Floyd. And now, and it's like people don't see now. You know how long it took when the police pulled up and killed Tamir Rice? See, we not seeing none of this stuff, and we acting like, but you got certain ones who feel like what ICE is doing is all right. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
why? And then another thing, like, why they not telling y'all everybody that they after the Somalians in Minnesota too? They ain't saying that.
But ain't nobody saying nothing about the young fella that went from Dearborn, Michigan, went out there to Minnesota. They done tore his ass up in Minnesota.
You talking about Jake Lane or Jason?
Jake Lane, not Jason. How was he able to go down? And you see where he going? Why his ass ain't in jail? They done grabbed him up. And he just steady going because you have a lot of, because the fight that he taking up on, we got to get these immigrants out. Like people don't, like it's like we having anytime we have conversations about these type of issues, it seems like it's a hell of a segment who want to tune out.
Absolutely, Melissa. What ICE is doing is the devil's work.
But they no different than police.
That's true.
But
they going a little bit further with it. They saying like if you working with ICE, they trying to get you shut down from getting a job or with any other agency, any other state and stuff. Just like police, just like you just said. Yeah,
it's nothing different.
Why is there two different YouTubes? Woodrow, I've been asking the same thing. But him and Trevor, go ahead, babe. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah. Let me get that together because she don't know nothing. She just want to sit in that seat and talk to y'all. Reason is two streams because this is what StreamYard has done in YouTube. One, you get to go through regularly. You go through StreamYard like we going through. The second one is going straight to YouTube, and that's where you get the people coming in that you ain't seen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good because it's helped increase your viewership.
I'm gonna need everybody to
because you get people who ain't seen it. It's like me going. The second stream is strictly for the phone. It's like me going straight to YouTube, but you going straight through YouTube instead of going through the stream and what's the name. Either one. The one you could use the one without the phone. You see it side by side. That's what most of the people be at. We like right now, we got like 69 on this side, so we got 10 on the other side. It's ever which one you like, where you more comfortable at. The one on the phone side, you might run into a couple people that will call you the N-word.
Shit.
That's just how going straight to YouTube.
Some shit right back.
They will call you the N-word. They have no problem. But you just got to be able to deal with it.
You got to have thick skin.
Yeah, you do. You do. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Before you get to this tea you got, I just want to bring.
No damn tea.
I'm just saying whatever you're gonna talk about. I just want to bring.
113. Did I send the wrong show to everybody?
You might have did. Let's get them likes up too. I have friends that are immigrants, and they're such good people. I fear for them. What's up? Coming with the Clarkston. Thank you for tapping in. I'm gonna say this. Well, facts, Woodrow. You can get your funky on over there. Last couple haven't seen the phone next to it. Sometimes I don't know what they've been doing. They've been playing games with us. But what's up, Joy? Joy, shake the room. How you doing, beloved? Thank you for Thank you for tapping back in.
Listen, tomorrow I'm gonna be on here a lot of times. So tomorrow from 5:15 to 5:45, I'm gonna be doing a special on homelessness and the opioid addiction. Me and Tanya Jones and her son Michael. It's a much needed conversation. I'm very excited. I am so very excited. I wouldn't call it an interview because I've known her my whole life. A lot of you didn't know that, and it's a lot of things that she needs to share about her world and what she's going through. And then he also wants to share some of the things that he goes through right here in Flint. Like we don't have to look far about the opioid. What am I calling the opioid crisis and the homelessness? So yeah, it's gonna be a good little show. So tomorrow 5:15 to 6:15, meet us here. No, 5:15 to 5:45. Maybe we might even go to 6 o'clock, and then the nip will come on at 6:15. It just depends. Just stay here with us. Just know we'll be on tomorrow from 5:15 to about 8 something.
What's up, Cicero?
Not all of us. Me and Mick coming on after that show, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, because the reason I'm bringing that up because I heard Dennis. Because like I said, I was watching Council, but I was running. I got there late, and I heard when Dennis they brought up ICE at City Council, and he said there's nothing we can do.
They brought up ICE at City Council.
You know who
Wait
did
a
it
minute.
already?
Who brought up ICE at City Council? Candace. Candace had to.
You
Who
know
else
who
will bring
it
us some
was.
stupid shit like that?
Candace.
Brought up ICE at City, and I get it. But we got so much other shit here. How come ain't nobody bringing up residency at City Council?
They bring it up when they want to.
No, they bring it up and give it to the residents to go up there and read on the podium.
Oh, Trevor said a public speaker brought it up. That's why she said something about it. Got you.
But they don't talk about it. They don't talk about residency.
Even Melissa said a public speaker. Sorry about that. Let me take that
Mari
light back.
and another public speaker.
Yeah, my bad, Mark. Okay, a public speaker brought it up.
And
I'm
you
sorry
know
about
what?
that.
She didn't have to respond to it. They don't respond to half the shit that we go up there and say anyway. But of course, just leave it in Candace fashion to respond to ICE. Not to the water, not to the opioid, not to the homelessness, not to none of the shit that really matters. Not saying that don't matter, but damn, we got problems here. I wish we would think about and fix.
I agree with you.
It's like right now, as much as they getting along and giggling and googling, it's like I'm just waiting for Snoopy to come down the aisle with the turkey with his little chef hat on. Like, it's the great council, Charlie Brown. I ain't lying. That's how I feel about that shit. They doing too much, but they won't say nothing about the important stuff. In my opinion, it's important.
No,
in my opinion, you got a judge letting Leon, admitting the shit, and he still ain't in jail.
Hold on, you want me to bring that up?
Yeah, you can bring it up.
I'm gonna get that because I got the stuff.
I didn't even know you had it to bring it up.
And dude,
how you know what I was gonna talk about?
Don't worry about it. Shit, I know most of the people I record. Y'all are off the chain. I study y'all patterns.
Ain't that something? He study our patterns.
Yeah, I study y'all patterns because remember I was telling you about it last night, and I said
I didn't read it until today.
You didn't pay no attention to it. Like I tell you everything, and you know how you play me. You come to me like I ain't nobody. Like I'm just a Joe Blow.
There you go.
I'm just
Shouts out to
Blow.
ATN News Media Group and the greatest
Joe
producer
Blow.
in the world. Around here we call them Spacey Sprockets, but today we just gonna call him Fabulous Mick because he's fabulous.
And is
okay?
I'm taking my flowers, even though I know you don't mean it, but here we is.
You fabulous,
here we is. Why I can't blow this up? Sap suckers done let me blow it up, but I'm just going. I ain't giving you.
Damn, and you know I can't see. Now I gotta find it. You gonna read it? Thank you. Jesus.
It says Flint councilman gets court permission to move. He says he'll run for election in the new ward.
I gotta write all of this down to keep up with it. Okay, keep going.
Okay, it said that judge has amended the bond conditions for Flint Councilman Leon Elamine, allowing him to move to a new home in a new city ward, which he said he'll seek to represent in this year's election. Genesee Circuit Judge Kerry L. Hannibal granted the change during a hearing on Monday, January 26, on Elamine's request to
Kyrie
change.
Hannibal, the one
Kyrie.
that Whitmer
Kerry.
had appointed, but he
Okay,
ended up
Kyrie.
winning again. Go ahead.
Got you. To change the homing address for a court-ordered teller he's worn since the arrest on domestic violence and assault charges in July. So this sapsucker been living over
keep
there.
reading it so we
Okay.
can talk about this shit.
Okay. The judge actions allows Elamine. You heard the judge action. That's why I'm not gonna go against the judge. They got action. Allows Elamine to move without violating rules related to his teller.
Yeah.
Which has been fixed on Berkeley Street home to a residence on East Parkway Avenue in Ward 3.
Parkway.
And so he was the councilman for the first ward.
That lived in.
I say Berkeley. How's okay? But
he was councilman for the first ward, but he lived in Mount Morris.
No, but he was on Tellerim on Berkeley, which is in the 6th ward.
That's a few streets over from me. That's the 6th ward.
So that's 6th ward.
That's Tanya Street.
But he was able to govern
the first ward
from there, and he been on since July. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, it said
now he about to move on Parkway
in Ward 3.
It gets better.
Yeah, it said Elamine had previously listed a Mott Avenue home in Ward 1 as his address.
See? They even telling you.
Yeah. He was elected to represent that ward following the death of the late Eric Mays in 2024. Although the home on Parkway is currently part of Ward 1, it will shift to Ward 3 in this year's election because of boundary changes that follow citywide redistricting after the 2020 census. Then you see how that Democratic Party, and now do you understand why? Is it making sense now what that lady was saying about the two different sections?
Yeah.
The conservatives and the liberals? It gets better. Elamine said in text messages Monday that he plans to run for 3rd Ward Council seat currently held by LaShawn Johnson later this year. Johnson, who won partial council term in August, was also affected by the redistricting, which put her home in the city's 2nd ward. Johnson said Monday that she's already filed to run in Ward 2 for a seat currently held by City Council President Liddell Lewis. The change in address for Elamine comes amid an open Michigan State Police investigation to the councilman's residency that started last year after a complaint of election fraud. His residency on Mott Avenue was previously also called into question in an affidavit authored by the alleged victim in his criminal case. In the affidavit, the alleged victim says she and the councilman lived in their son in a home on West Sherman Avenue, Mount Morris Township, from June 2023 until July 10th, 2025. Wow. Elamine has responded to questions about his residency, hasn't responded to questions about his residency, but his attorney called claims of election fraud another example of malicious city politics. MLive, the Flint Journal, obtained the redacted MSP residency investigation through the Freedom of Information Act. Somebody just hit us with a super chat.
Marcia said to go get me a cut water and a couple tacos.
The report was supplemented and filed with the Genesee County Prosecutor Office in December and involved interviews with neighbors of at least 2 properties with ties to the councilman. County Prosecutor David Layton said Monday that the state police investigation is under review by his office. Elamine has been on the teller since the arrest on charges of assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, a felony, and misdemeanor domestic violence charge. Okay, it says he's also.
He can do what? He can move, and what else he can do?
He finna run.
No, but they said he can move. He can go out of town. He can go back to the house on.
So he
Sherman
off teller
Street.
then?
No, he's still on tether.
So that teller he can move around, go out of town like that?
Yeah, he can go. He go out of town and conduct business. They said.
What business he got to do out of town?
I have no idea.
Is it required? But they've come up with something say doing it for the city.
I don't want to be a hater because they quick to say,
"Hey, get your money.
We're catching flights. Y'all catching feelings."
Oh shit, I ain't. Also, he's being charged with habitual offender and an offense that allows a court to enhance the sentence of repeat offenders. According to Flint Journal files, Elamine previously spent more than 7 years in prison for possession with intent to sell crack cocaine for felony firearm. His attorney, Anthony Padakis.
Oh, did you just tear that up like that?
Yeah, Papadopoulos.
Papadopoulos?
Huh?
I don't know.
Anthony P.
AP.
AP of
Okay.
Eminem told Hannibal during Monday hearing that his client has fully compiled with bond conditions, including monitoring by Teller since his arrest. Papa Disc told Hannibal the move to Parkway Avenue would be more conducive to El-Amin's ability to care for his son, of whom he has custody during the week. Hannibal had previously also amended El-Amin's bond to allow him to travel.
So he got to
out of
move to
state
another
for business
house to take care of his son.
Yeah, I'm guessing if convicted, the assault charge against El-Amin threatens his ability to serve on the Flint Council regardless of his address. The city charter requires elected officials to forfeit their office if convicted of a felony during their term.
Didn't I tell y'all that they was going to drag this out until after the election?
His trial is scheduled for March 11th.
Yeah.
El-Amin has claimed he is innocent of all charges against him, and he doesn't intend to resign from his council position. I don't believe it.
Ain't going to.
Yeah, but do people really? Let me take it down. Do people really understand? I understand. Papa discs. Okay, my bad.
I'm just
good brother Marcus Fielder in the building. Wow, there are hundreds of professionals who get their pockets and time robbed in court for you. Name the charge, but brother Leon gets to roam free after putting hands on a young lady. Something is wrong.
Hannibal had previously also amended El-Amin's bond to allow him to travel out of state for business and to visit the home on West Sherman Avenue, which has been burned multiple times since his arrest. Have they even looked into that?
They ain't not worrying. That just shows. But this what I'm saying. The young lady, what's up, Nelly Nell, the ageless wonder, already 130 years old, but don't look a day over 32.
What's up there?
I'm just saying, it's just being honest. If you can't see the court system, how this thing is set up, y'all, I don't know what else to tell y'all why we sitting up here playing.
Telling us in the paper, they laid it out.
Yeah.
He lived in Mount Morris.
Facts.
He got arrested.
Facts.
He got tethered to Berkeley Street in the 6th Ward. Now he want to move to another house on Parkway Street. But remember, during all this time, he said he stayed on my street.
Yeah.
All this time.
All that time.
From Mount Morris to Berkeley, now to Parkway, all of that time, he said he stayed on my street.
But what he didn't,
he put on legal documents on the PPOs. He stayed on my street.
Man, it's about who you know. Once if you got the connection for the protection, you good.
Just facts, because they're not gonna do nothing to him.
Yeah,
they're not gonna do shit.
Just look at it right now. Look at all the. This the thing. See, this is the simple stuff that you can go ask yourself. If you didn't do no crime, why would you run and leave the residence? When she called, when the police came. And they got the recordings. If that, why did you run if you didn't do nothing?
Maybe his jail instincts kicked in.
No, because when you run, look, people that had their woman call the police on, they be like, "Call, I'll let them come here." When you ain't done nothing, you go ahead and the police tell you gotta go. They gonna ask you put your hands on it. Tell you, look, man, just pack your stuff and just leave for the night. You bounce. I'm just saying, you go ahead and bounce. Well, it's gonna have hella problems in that ward now.
You read that text.
Yeah, it's gonna be hella problems in that ward. Got beef.
Well,
except one.
Well, Gretchen Whitmer daddy died. Those of you who didn't know, so condolences and sympathy to the Whitmer family. The governor, she's still the governor in the office up there. Her father passed away. So, Kane Simmons. He posted some stuff in the reboot. He running for the 4th Ward. And
you got that? Send that to me. I'll go and look and reboot.
No, I'm sending it to you right now because I got it right.
Send that
I'm
to
on
me.
it right
Let's
here.
get this stuff together
right now. So Kane is up here. He wrote, "Your voice matters, 4th Ward. My principles and priority will always be able to make sure your voice is heard." He goes on about, the signatures that he need, but he has said somewhere else. Let me see. Maybe he has said it to me. I don't know. I can't remember, but I'm gonna try to read it anyway.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to. God damn it.
He said that he'll support holding the city accountable for all the burnt down properties. The school abandoned buildings need to be boarded up, and the barriers around the land bank lots and blocking Flint Community School parking lot entrances from illegal dumping. And then he said that he wanted to come right in, and he would support a private, local, and a state audit for the water crisis. Invest into
Oh, he ain't
Davidson.
getting in.
That's what he said.
He said the wrong stuff there. You know, them
Do you
people.
think that you said? You think he said the wrong
Goddamn.
thing? That's what he said. He wanted to do
You
that.
let Tony put that in.
Tony, what Tony put in there?
No, not just saying. So that was in November. That was a couple of years ago. Boy, I tell you, the games that be played. Hold on. I saw something.
Who you talking about? His Fifth Ward tribute?
Nah, when he put that, said somebody got your back, Mickey, and put Liddell up there.
Oh no, you know he always be doing little stuff like that.
Oh, that's sucker.
He be doing little stuff like that all the time.
I got it up, Kane Simmons. This your post.
And then Juantez, I posted another post from Juantez the other day. Just to hear your mouth. It's long as hell. I'm not reading it. It's too damn long. I don't even know how in the hell Juantez sit up there and make a post that damn long on Facebook. But I sent him the show too. I hope you watching Juantez.
I don't care.
But that was a long ass post, dog.
Who was children?
I mean,
who was them children?
Who? You read it?
No, I caught it and said, "What the hell?" I know he was trying to say children, but he did.
Like, that's what the people was talking about in there. That's what you said. Who is children?
Yeah.
And Jasmine said a cross between children and chipmunks. What Dr. Bucko Granny said, it was too many typos for her. Children. Whereas she said, and then she just stopped reading.
What we got somebody who summed it up for us. Nelly Nail said to sum it up, he's going to do what Neely asked of him. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, Jasmine said she stay in the Fifth Ward, and it's a no for her.
But
my homie Jay said, this grown man spelling and grammar is terrible. A lot of his words has me confused. It's clicks, not clicks. Karma said she want all candidates to provide a resume. That's something I'm gonna need to talk about too. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, a resume for what?
Cause shit, we need to know where the hell they come from. Where did they come from?
Out the woodworks.
Where did these people come from?
Like the other ones that popped up. Where did they come from?
Well,
they brought Liddell from DC. I mean, Prince George County.
You want to go over the new list?
The hell no. Go ahead. You do.
Let me send it to you.
I don't want to know nothing no more.
Let me send it to you, and then I can. Okay, so I can put it down. So, you know what? I forgot to get my update for today. Let me see real quick.
It's the new one.
That is
a whole lot of people in it now, ain't it?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if we got any updates today. But real quick, I can read that on the screen because you can do one by one or
I just boosted that up. Shit, there you go right there.
I'm not reading that Chat GPT. I'm gonna put his post in Chat GPT.
No, I ain't put the pod. I just put the what's the name up. The people roared 1, 2,
I said Nell said she needed me to break down Juantez's post, and I said I'm gonna put it in Chat GPT and ask Chat GPT to break it down for me.
That guy, hold on.
Just saying that's what you need to do. If you want to know, because I can't explain that shit. I just can't. So the first ward we still got, and these are the people who have taken out petitions, who have came down and got their little brown envelope. Okay.
Oh, Kevin, they can see your post up in here. They see your post up in here. People see what it say. Believe me, they see your post, and you just say, Nell, say what you say. People see what you saying, brother. They see what you saying.
Oh yeah, I don't be reading all them comments in them chats in the chat, and the ones I do, they see what you saying, Kevin. We ain't about to read all of that shit.
No, they see what you saying. Believe me.
Kevin to have us saying Sheldon stay on Lake Michigan out on the island. He was neighbors to Jeffrey Epstein and he got proof. Nah, Kevin, you ain't gonna have us saying no bullshit like that on here. Just type it in what you got to say. You know I ain't lying. So Ward 1, these are the people that have taken out packets. Arthur Woodson and Dion Freeman, and she been coming back to council. You see the lady sitting there like this. That's Dion. But she got a pretty little like flyer going up. She having a meet and greet at Monty's Hibachi. She having a little something at the
Who is?
Dion.
Dion Freeman having it where?
Moni's.
Okay, Moni. Monty's.
I be saying Monty because it's Shamanica did my hair, so I say Monty. Is it Moni's or Monty? I don't know, but it's up there on Clyde Road where everybody go.
Moni's.
Kevin said he know where Neely staying is not Flint. What I tell you, Kevin? Give me a picture of the house.
No, I don't want it. I don't want nothing about that.
It can't be that hard. You said he stayed on Lake Fenton. Go right out there. Give me a picture of the house that he stayed. It's not that many houses on Lake Fenton. And we go from there. Period. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. Dion Freeman, hell yeah, somebody funding her. We know that, Chris Caleb. Somebody is definitely funding her. We don't know who is funding her yet. It could be Neely. It could be shit. We don't know. I mean, want to take a guess and say Neely?
I'm gonna go with that because I'm looking at who running. You got Arthur Woodson, you got Dion Freeman, and allegedly, I'm gonna go with the allegedly.
I'm talking about people who have picked up.
Okay, well, so far you got Dion and Art Woodson running. That's who you got right
That's
there
all you
so
got
far.
in the first ward is Dion.
And what allegedly? I'm just gonna put allegedly out there. Yeah.
No, we allegedly half of Flint will be running, but this is solidified information right here.
Solidified.
Somebody in Tanya chats yesterday said Carol was running. Is that true? She has not picked up a brown envelope. I'm telling y'all, the people on that, the names that you see up here is the only people that have picked up petitions. Now, there may be a lot of people that maybe say they running. I personally think that they trying to distract Art. So who people working with these days? Because if you're trying to distract Art and make a pathway for Dion, because Carol ain't took out no petitions, the math ain't mathing. And so Ward 2, we got Audrey Muhammad, Maurice Davis, Liddell Lewis, LaShawn Johnson, Aisha Hodge, Renee Eccles, and Willie Buford. That's a lot of damn people. And then the thing about it, they done forgot about the new second ward. Over here off of El Dorado Drive, the only person that we done seen over here is Aisha Hodge. Her mama, real sweet lady, Pat White. Larry White is her uncle. That, rest in peace, that's his sister. But she the only person that's been visible over here. I don't know if the people from the old second ward forgot that we are now the second ward over here because nobody else has been up our street but Miss Hodge. Not Maurice Davis, not LaShawn, not Liddell, not none of them.
But that go both ways. How she went over in the old second ward?
Who?
She just
Miss Hodge?
Yeah, I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm saying where I live at.
No, but I'm still saying you got to look at has she been on the other side? See, them other ones might still be over there. That's why you got to be, you know what I'm saying? I get what you saying, but they might be like, has she been over here on this side?
But over here is some good voters.
You don't think it's good voters over there neither?
It may be, but I'm talking about this is the section that Tanya carried. Like this carried me over.
I'm just
this
saying,
is it.
I'm just gonna say don't alienate, and that's what I'm saying. Where you picking like that to me, I'm just in my humble opinion. When you saying it like that, it's like, well, we're gonna forget about the ones over in the other one. No, you
I'm
want to
saying
get
that
both
they
sides.
done forgot about us. Cause
You
we
just
ain't
got
seen
there.
nobody.
You just got there. Davina, what happened was
What you mean we just
I'm
got there?
Let me rap to you, and I'm finna tell you. Davina put them cards out there too early when they changed the wars. Y'all, now they should be on there. Now this one it counted, but Davina caused a lot of this craziness and got people confused. You got to. She put that out a way ahead of time. Let's be honest. And I don't believe people is trying. I don't think people is really trying to. I'm just saying. I believe all the ones in there, they gonna know to go over on that side. That's the only thing I'm saying. Because people from the old Second War might say we haven't seen her on this side.
That's true.
I'm just saying you got to look at it both ways. That's all. I'm trying to make it make sense.
And I understand that we do that all the time. But I'm just going by from where I stay, and she's the only person I've seen. I haven't even seen the Kane. Even though I know it's probably too cold for people to be walking and stuff, and they probably already got their little signatures over there. Because Leon be running in there every other day, asking if he got all his signatures and stuff together. And so, then next for the third ward, we got Therese, Glenn, Leon Elamine, Beverly Biggs Levy, and Rob Kibbe.
And I'm seeing how Letta Martin said LaShawn got her signatures. And you ain't got her in there on the third ward.
Got who?
LaShawn.
LaShawn running for the second ward.
Damn, you right.
She running for the second ward now. Her and Liddell running for the second ward.
Okay, right.
LaShawn trying to be my council person. Hey, cuz she came out to Sally Saturday. She said give her a chance because she's still learning, and she's learning more and more each day about them people down there. She sounded good. So I know she is learning because she's sounding more and more like them all the time.
I haven't forgot when she tried to do that little setup at the election day. So I'm going to still be mentioning that out here while she running. So let me go ahead just because, if you don't think people won't bite you, shit.
They will bite your ass.
Did y'all listen to when Mama Claire came up there and said, it's election time. These people going to want to get back in them seats. They going to want to do stuff for y'all.
Yeah, they going to want to do a lot of shit. We going to have, it's going to be so many damn speed bumps.
In the building.
Speed bumps is going to be everywhere in Flint today. This summer, they going to be shingles flying everywhere, popcorn giving out, all kind of puppets, movies, and behind City Hall, all kind of shit going on. Hibachis flying everywhere.
Well, answer this question for me. Can you answer this for me? Do you think Liddell gonna be on the clerk office? Because I seen somebody say you think you gonna let LaShawn pencil whip her. Do you think this one might cause a lot of problems? The second ward might be as close as you can get to fair.
You know what? The interaction between them two, I think they are just playing because they didn't pick no president or vice president last night. They still can't get along, is what I'm hearing.
You only had 7 people there.
Oh, well, shit, it only takes 5 votes to win.
That's what I'm trying to now tell me, and I did this breakdown this morning, but since you here, answer this. Who in the hell that not LaShawn, just break this down, Candace, for her to get the president, take Leon, and the first, second ward wasn't there.
Okay.
Tanya and them, they 4 was there. It was the other 3 was there. Tell me what 2 Candace was going to be able to peel off from out of Dennis, Tanya, out of JWC, and Jonathan. Now, most people will go with say Jonathan could have been the one that got her across the finish line because he's the most easiest one.
Why we ain't flipped that? How come JWC, if LaShawn, like she was all out there in my face Saturday telling me she trying to change, whoop, 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 whoop. How come she didn't vote for, how many votes did Jerry get for president?
Because Neely ain't gonna let Jerry be president. Let's quit acting like
it. Should have been 5. It should have been 5. If she ain't no Neely girl, she should have voted for JWC last night.
Was they really gonna pick somebody?
Hell no.
Okay, just think about it. Neely got his 5 on there. Liddell is the issue. What Candace ain't gonna be the president. Let's be honest, and I do agree with Mark Hutchinson. He ain't figured out. Liddell ain't got what she wanted yet. And I wouldn't give up nothing either until I get what I wanted. So she can play this out to November. I just want people to know that.
Yep. Marcy, I agree. And yeah, you're right. They're going to play this shit out. This going to be the longest running president and vice president that we done ever seen, but they don't get along.
But do y'all
That's the shit they want us to
But
believe.
why y'all missing the big picture on who can
What?
be the president and who can't? Neely control them votes. If he want her to be that president, she can be the president of the city council. He can do that. He can do that. We sitting up here acting like them 4 votes up there not gonna go against him. You think Leon, he can play the game if he won't. Neely can shut Leon shit down like a drop of a dime.
Shit, he already is.
He hasn't, because Leon could be going to jail. Ain't he still out here moving around?
He need him right now.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. So you think, let me go back to LaShawn. Neely, she couldn't even get the residents to vote for her. She had to come in as a writer and needed help. And you think she gonna change?
Hell no.
Okay, then that's just, she figured out I can lie to people and they're gonna let it go, because that's what they do in Flint. They'll believe a lie.
Well, I don't even know who some of these people are. Some of these people they don't come to council. I just never, and I'm not saying I know everybody. I'm sounding like Miss Rutherford from the council, from the school board. I'm not saying I know everybody, but if they running for council, they should have been present down there at the meetings. We should have at least remember some of the names from speaking. We'd have been to 100 council meetings, and we've never heard of Therese Glenn or Kibby.
Oh, Rob Kirby,
Kibby, Kirby, like half of these people, we ain't seen at no council meeting ever.
and Kevin, and quit saying we biased. I just put your stuff up here, saying we don't nobody put this stuff up here.
No, because shit, half of your shit to get somebody page took down.
I want to know who is they that want JWC to be vice president and Candace to be president. Can you put that in there? Who is the they?
They want JWC, right?
Who
right.
Is the
Start
they?
Talking, Kevin.
Who
since you want to
they?
talk, who is they? Who is they? You want to be on the spotlight tonight? Who is they, and where does Sheldon live at?
I want to know who the they is, and like who is they gonna get? Whether the deal being made from the other side?
Liddell is mad she didn't get that money. I said that last week. But what about the golf course money? Where is that money going? I hollered about that damn golf course for 2-3 years. So why is we bringing it back up again now?
Why? And it went through.
That deal Benden went through. Ain't nobody went to court about no golf course. Ain't nobody said shit about no golf course. John Carpenter came up here and put in a $1.something million bid on the golf course, and he still gave it to the people he wanted to, and then paid them money to run the damn golf course. But now we want to talk about the golf course. Why? It's been going on for 4-5 years. And I don't care if I'm pissing off some people right now. It just is what it is. Fuck that golf course. Y'all didn't say shit about that golf course in the last 4 years. Now you want to talk about the golf course. Do anybody that's watching, do y'all remember the vote for the golf course? Who voted to give them people the golf course and who wasn't there? We didn't heard, they didn't put out tapes of the person saying that they had the mayor in their pocket, and they still got the damn golf course. Ain't nobody wrote shit. Ain't nobody filed no papers. Ain't nobody did nothing. That's what I'm saying. Council giving shit to the residents to go up to the elector to read. Y'all council talk about the shit up there. But y'all want to talk about the shit on Facebook and podcasts, where most of y'all gonna be at next year. Want to keep going?
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was waiting on you to crash out.
No, I'm not crashing out.
I got
just
Ward
telling
5
the
and
truth.
6 up now.
We got 4. We got Tracy Frazier. I don't know who that is. Jeffrey August, Judith Lynn Priestley, and like Matt Smith came on Reboot and said, how in the hell Judith running, and she owe $5,000 in campaign funds. Ain't it a box that they got to check saying that they don't owe no money?
Well, now we had two different what's the names?
Christopher Utek, Kane Simmons, and who been hit me up, and Nate Town. Okay, now go ahead. What was you saying?
No, they've been saying like today. They were. I guess it wasn't against the law. Remember, it wasn't against the law.
What it wasn't against the law?
About them not having to pay to get on there. But I remember Clack had to pay for him to run.
Carol had to pay for her.
So what they acting like Judy just acquired this debt? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, not yet, sir. Just not yet. Wantes just asked, can he call in? Not yet. We're gonna have like little
the campaign
segments.
Manager. I know who the campaign manager is. It took me long to figure this out. Wowzers.
I'm not this campaign
liar.
He gonna come on here and tell y'all kiss his ass. He know how to spell. He was typing fast. He got big fingers. Did somebody tell us that one time?
I don't know. I ain't never.
Yeah. So anyway, it's y'all ain't gonna have me looking at all them little bitty ass comments. I'm just ain't about to do it tonight. So Ward 4, Judith Land Priestley, but I wanted to read exactly what Matt Smith said. Did you get a clip of that?
No, you ain't sent it to me.
Shit. It's in Reboot. I gotta find it. What post was it on?
So the only golf course I remember was when the city took the money from the money for the vets. That was me. I have big thumbs. That was Marseille Tarver saying that. They said white people that call Neely Nickelback, Neely not saying anything. Now I have no idea. But you know what, Kevin? I don't just saying that I don't know what people it's election season, man. People want to get in them seats.
They sure
and
do.
People gonna do what they gotta do to get in them seats. What's up, Hassan's pinch back?
And they is gonna do what they gotta do to get in them seats.
I'm just gonna say it like this. I'm just sitting back because I watched a lot of stuff. I be watching a lot of stuff that be going on. I just don't say nothing. But I just will say this with me. I don't want me, affiliates of 810, but we be you. Really don't be nobody but me and Winters that they cause a blowing their elections. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you're not really hearing me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I'm just like, so much stuff that been put out. And then let me say this to Lasagna Lair. I don't really read it like that, Lasagna. I'm just saying.
What is she saying?
Nah, she just talking about, probably thinking that you got, because how you saying it should be said at council. Well, that's what most of the stuff should be said at is on council.
It should be.
But
why are we having these long?
I'm not saying not against all of them. Like, y'all heard me yesterday, or was it earlier today, when I said, why did JWC and Jonathan, Double J, gave Candace 10 minutes to campaign? And I got nothing but respect for JWC. Same thing with Jonathan. I think
she should have ran for Fifth Ward again.
But the games that I'm seeing them playing, I mean, I call it a game, like giving Candace, letting her, let her campaign up there. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the vote was, you know what I'm saying, far do the testing on the water. See, a lot of that stuff to me, it shit, but I get it. I'm just saying, I don't see from JWC not running again.
I see what she's saying. Winters, what do you have against Tanya? Because it's showing your ego. Lasagna, that's some messy shit. I don't have nothing against Tanya. I talk about Tanya just like I talk about all the rest of them. I don't understand why any of them don't say shit at council. Why do they want to talk about the stuff on Facebook? She ain't the only one to talk about shit on Facebook. She the one to talk about them golf courses on Facebook. But I was hollering and screaming about them damn golf courses. Nobody said shit about them then. But now they want to talk about the golf courses now. Dennis was screaming about them golf courses. Dennis was screaming about how you going to put out a RFP form. This man put in a bid for $1 million and he still lost the golf courses. Nobody said shit then. So why do we want to get all upset and huffing and puffing right now about some damn golf courses? That's what I'm saying. So I talk about all of them. So it is what it is. If you feel that way, whatever. I really don't give a fuck. So, what was I saying?
Now we on Ward 4.
Ward 4. Okay, half of them people on Ward 4, I don't know who them people is
Tracy Frazier,
on Ward 4. Ain't never
Jeffrey
heard of get them.
August, Judith Lynn Priestley, aka
Nothing.
Dirty Feet.
Right, that's who I was talking about. So Matthew Smith said, excuse me, but how the fuck is Judy Priestley supposed to qualify to make the re-election ballot when she owes $5,000 plus in back campaign finance fees to Genesee County? Her campaign manager is also running David Martin's campaign in Davidson. He is a Republican strategist named David Forsmark. She is very close to him as she does accounting work in exchange for consulting. Forsmark should know it needs to be paid before she can run. Then somebody said, then Tay said Candace still owes money too. So you got all of these people that still owe money. So they don't have to pay the money until after their signatures go through. Or they don't have, I'm confused.
All I know is Clack had to pay his, Carol had to pay hers. So everybody ain't got to pay theirs now. They picking and choosing when they got, because I just seen show new money, just show me the money, just said maybe it's new information. Let me say it verbatim. It said perhaps new information was verified recently on that golf course. But
Deborah Luna, Eric separated the golf course contract
and opened Pfeiffer eyes.
Shit.
But I think, and I'm looking what you're saying, it was backdoor deal. Something had to be deal. Do y'all forget this? Remember, they voted. Didn't council voted? They didn't have the votes to close Clio Road. That service. I mean, the thing on Clio Road.
They didn't have the votes to open it,
right?
And they still opened
because they gave him a 75,000. He don't have to see that 75. That right there. But you got to blame the people that gave him that didn't check him. Liddell Lewis, Judy Priestley, Candace, Leon, all of them from the Alley Hoken Road, all the votes that he had, y'all allowed him to do this. So what was they thought was going to go down?
Oh, it's just some dirty stuff going on. Listen, Kevin Tay, I seen this story before in 2019. I seen this in 2022.
That's why I named
Two different sides. And now we can talk about all of them and ain't affiliated with none of them. Kevin, you really not that heavy in the political scene. I don't know who's sending you out here with this stuff, but trust me when I tell you, when the shit hit the fan, they all gonna point their finger at you and leave you by the side of the road. Ask me how I know.
How you know?
They did it to me. So don't let nobody bait you and use you for likes, clicks, and views. Because that's exactly what's going on. Because all this information that you suddenly got, where it's been. If all of these people have been doing wrong, that's what kills me with us. Like, all these people is wrong. All of this shit is wrong. This is wrong. The golf courses is wrong. But ain't nobody said nothing about it. I wish I could go back and find them damn minutes from the meetings from the golf course. John Carpenter, Bob Carmack. We was at a meeting out there at Dom's with Kilbreath had out there when Carpenter was up here and he was talking about them contracts for the golf courses. Nobody said shit about them then. They let it slide right on through. So why am I gonna get all upset and eager and about it now? For what? Why? Talk about the shit that should be talking about. Fuck them golf courses. How y'all let a man that stayed in Mount Morris City move to the 6th Ward, now moving back over in the 3rd-1st Ward, and that don't get talked about on council? How? What about the important stuff? Like water. How they gonna test Brownell Street? What about the rest of the damn streets? How they calling meetings to order? Ain't nobody there. This is the shit that we want to hear talked about in council. That's why you got people running for council that don't know what the fuck they doing now. Because the bar has been set so low, you can go in there and do something and be fabulous. Ward 5, Juantez, DeJuan Robinson, and Jerron Dotson. If I said his name right, I'm not sure if I did or not. But he owned the Poke Bowl. I've never met him. I seen JWC write a post about him, so maybe she's endorsing him. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe she is because she wrote a post about him, but she could have wrote a post about any of them. I just haven't looked at it. Juantez has served before. Juantez has claimed to bring Lear here. He's done his time. The people may want him back. I don't know. DeJuan Robinson, he's in charge of Black Lives Matter here in Flint. Has he grown? I don't know. I haven't seen him around in a while. So these are people that stepping out. Like I said, that they out here in the community and they doing things, and we're gonna hear all of that. Just because I ain't always on Facebook don't mean that I'm not doing stuff in the community.
I mean, but I don't see, and I'm gonna say that this is where I kind of they loses me at with. I'm gonna tell you, this where it loses me at. It was so many things going on that they could have went ahead and been on top of it. What was they at? And I talk, like I said, I chop it up with Brother Robert. So that's who I chop it up with. And that's just who it is. Like, I got on him like, brother, where was y'all at on this? You know what I'm saying? Putting my feelings away to the side, I asked him that. But I'm just not going to hold him on that. It's a lot of other people that we see. It's a lot of organizations, but we just point out the ones because who we don't like. It's so many organizations, so many people. I done seen people sugarcoating to hide their friends. That's why I don't be really wanting to talk, because it'd be too much selective politicking for me.
Right.
Call them all out. We just can't call people out who we don't like. Call them all out. That's my thing. Call everybody out. Don't just call the one side out. See, where I get up into that, and like I said, I did say this to the brother when I was, respectfully was telling Art, you have to look at what's been done. See, we be so naive on shit we done, and we act like we ain't done nothing and don't think it can come back on us.
Shit, karma is a bitch. And I always said one thing about them political tables, they always turn. In every election season, they play musical chairs. And you're going to keep seeing this over and over again. I don't know when it's ever going to change. I don't. We're just going to have different places with the same bullshit going on. We got Ward 6, Ayanna Johnson. I have no idea who that is. Does anybody know who that is? Does anybody know who that is?
I mean, because ain't nobody seen that. They probably from here, but we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody seen that.
This is what frustrates me. What? He just said like Candace stay in Davidson. So when you just find that out today?
Let me put this. We just got a $20 super. Oh, Brandon J put the call all night to Flint City Council. I blame all of them. That's what Brandon J just came on. Thank you for the $20 super chat.
Thank you. Is that Brandon B. Ray?
I don't know.
Because we ain't got the your award yet. No refunds, buddy.
Facts.
No refunds. So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all want to select who y'all want to talk about. Don't stay where it's been talk about Candace not staying where she said she stay at. AC Ben said she wasn't a homeowner, so she didn't understand the things that homeowners go through. Like, we will save this information for this big powwow. Like, people didn't know Leon didn't stay in Mount Morris. Like, people didn't know that Liddell ass was in Maryland. But see, it was cool because we wanted Maurice out then.
And that's why today's show is titled 2019. Let the madness begin. People forget. I love to sit back and watch. And I'm looking at what Show Me the Money said. Some things are easy to prove and not a current case. Golf course, current cases, properly allowing living arrangements outside of ward due to restraining order at an address on file. And look at this one right here. Let's talk. Most people don't run unless they have a pack behind them.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts right there.
Yeah. Harletta, you saying that the race is going to be a crap show. That's why I'm calling it 2019, because we acting like a lot of this stuff ain't stemmed from back in 2019.
That's where it's all coming from. And Woodrow, you're right. It doesn't mean everybody that picked up pack is going to turn them back in, and everybody that's going to turn them back in don't necessarily mean that they're going to meet the signature requirements.
And
we know that, but I'm not going to keep talking about, I heard this person running. I heard this person running. For what? I done heard about 10 more people that was running that ain't picked up nothing.
And I agree with Let's Talk. Trust me, the unknown names are plant for the establishment. Plants for the establishment. And we in Ward 7 now.
Ward 7. Candace Moonshot, Daryl Brown, and Willie Alvin. I don't know none of them people.
Who was the one Candace was shutting down? Was that
Daryl Brown?
That was who she was shutting down?
Excuse me, sir. You can't campaign from the lector.
But they allowed the council
LaShawn Johnson.
And did it with no problem. They allowed, but no. What I'm saying is the other day, was it yesterday, council last night? They allowed Candace to campaign up there on two different, what's the names? And that's where I'm going to bring it up at. Did you know Candace didn't have the votes? They could have shut it down.
Hell yeah, they could have shut it down.
They could have shut it down last night.
10 more minutes.
They could have shut it down, but you know what they do?
I didn't know they did it again last night.
Yeah, they gave her 10 minutes. I mean, they let her talk, and I'm like, why is they letting her do that?
That's what I'm saying. They all sitting up there getting along now. They all getting along now. Meetings is over fast. Everybody getting along. So this shit couldn't been getting along. This couldn't be going on. I mean, I'm just saying. Think about it. Everybody up there getting along. You, Tanya and Judy talking about fucking breeding dogs before the meeting started. And then that's another thing, like Harletta putting in here. How you call a meeting to order and ain't nobody there? But they don't talk about that at council meeting. There's stuff that need to get talked about don't get talked about.
To me, it's like they didn't let so many games be played. And it's like, to me, I'm like this. I'm just a firm believer. If you've been playing, you're gonna keep playing. And I don't see that changing. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't see it changing.
8th Ward. Brandon Jameson.
Was that him that just shot us $20?
I doubt it. I don't think he didn't shot us nothing. That's the DJ from 93.7.
Right.
Who got appointed to the Ethics and Accountability Board by Candace Moonshot last night, that passed in the consent agenda. They didn't call Phil Schultz down to the lector. They didn't look for resumes for Cynthia Neely. But you let a DJ pass through the consent agenda and nobody asked no questions, and you know that this person is running for office. I mean, didn't no bright bulb go off in nobody's head like, it's kind of convenient for him to be put on the ENA board at this time where he can get a little spotlight since he's running for the 8th Ward. Passed right through the consent agenda.
That goes back to who did the voting. Was that a unanimous vote?
I don't know, but I'm hearing it passed.
And that's what I'm saying. But see, this is the game that they've been playing. This is the game that they've been playing. If you know you're not coming back, why is you still allowing the rules to be broke? But then sometimes people might be cool. You don't see, people be forgetting the mayor is cool with some of these same people that council people is cool with. So we don't know what relationships they might have. Just because you might don't like the mayor, even though this might be the mayor, you don't like them, but they might be cool with them. And that's how stuff can get pushed through. Personally, I wouldn't have done it because we would have, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know. That's what I'm saying. This is what we don't know. And that's why I be making it look so crazy. In
This
my humble
whole
opinion,
time, Sheldon Neely has gotten every single thing he has sent up there. He has gotten. We may have acted a fool for 2 or 3 weeks, and ultimately it still passed. They wasn't gonna pass nothing about that police thing until the police chief showed up. His ass still ain't showed up. They still passed that training, and that training didn't work because they still out there doing bullshit. Mr. Moore, we're gonna Candace, Jonathan, Councilman Jared, we're gonna get that budget to you next time. Just vote yes.
oh, hold on. Brandon J with another $20. I don't know who this is. Your mayor only answered to your governor of Michigan, and your governor answered to the White House in D.C.
Which is facts, because I heard that she took a little trip that she didn't want us to know about where Trump was at.
Oh, I heard. I've been seeing that too. I got an email about that.
Yeah.
Damn, I got some emails. But what can you do?
No, Brandon Jameson is. Well, you know what? Shit, he is the 7th Ward ENA member.
And he's running for the 8th Ward?
And running for the 8th Ward Council. New boundaries? Who the hell knows? But Stanley, how in the fuck did you think about that? And nobody sitting up there last night that voted for it thought about it.
What's up, lovely Sherry Allen? Get you some good
How,
sleep,
Stanley? How did you? I just want to know what are you doing right now that made you think, this is the same man that took out petitions for the 8th Ward, but we're gonna pass him through on the ENA board for the 7th Ward.
And he running for the 8th Ward. Hey, listen. It might be because of the redistricting, so the 7th might redistrict him to the 8th Ward.
But even if it did, nobody asked the question. And they may all know. I said this plenty of times. They may know the answer to some of this shit, but we don't.
And listen, I'm not saying, listen, I just look at it, the fight is so tough right now, man, it's diabolical. Like I said, I'm looking at the people up on here. Who knows?
Who knows what?
Like, what's really going on? I mean, we know one thing. This is scandalous right now. It's scandalous.
I told you he was going to throw somebody in there real quick in the wars, some last 2 wars. Christopher Castleberry. I don't know who that is.
Me neither. I ain't even see the page. Ain't even back running for that ward, is he? Remember Page quit the ENA board when he ran and lost?
Page.
Remember he was on the Ethics and Accountability Board?
Hell, everybody that was on the Ethics and Accountability Board that quit, we ain't never seen them no more in politics. They still in their infant stages over there.
But it's crazy though. Like I say, listen, I listen to what you say. I get what Kevin Tate's saying. I'm just saying this, family, for both sides. I'm just talking about the people, how this going. Whether you like the people who not is running, the thing is, if you're gonna get messy, you gonna have this mayor gonna be the mayor again. Let's just be honest. Because I seen this. And true, really, to be honest, when AC Dumas coined that phrase 810 eat his own, no. He should have he claimed it right. No. That other side eat its own when you don't do what they want you to do. Let's just be honest. I'm catching hell where he probably it ain't no hell, but to see the games that's being played and that you was over there working with them. See, you can't get me back to go over there and do no work with them for nothing.
Nah, dog.
Not none of them. Not even your beloved Dr. Weaver wouldn't dare. Don't despise her. Don't hate her. Don't do none of that. But I don't care who it is. When you was in on those meetings, you could have easily said, no, we're not going to do that. Regardless if they felt like, because you was over there torturing them. I'm going to call a spade a spade. You did shit to where they wanted to come back, like hijack their Facebook. Let's just be honest. You know, where people want to come back. But do you think they told me, Mickey, we want to do business? You know what I'm going to say? Bullshit.
Yeah, I know it's a straight up lie.
Yeah,
But I'm just all I said is when she get by herself, she act
that might
different.
be game though. Winters
And it
people,
could be
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Just like when they was she wanted to meet with me that day for 4 hours to tell me that everything that you said was a lie.
yeah.
And she said, I'm gonna call you when I leave the store. Clack said they was standing right up there in the middle of the
Let's do that,
motherfucking
man.
studio. They standing right here, her, Gil, and Clack standing up there in our old studio. He said he was looking out the window like this motherfucking Winters may be right across the street looking at our asses, and she's telling Winters that she at the store. I wished he would have called me then and told me that
But
her
when you
ass was
found
lying.
out, when you found out she was lying, but you still was able to come back
I
and say she
treated
was a
her
good person.
No, I
No,
said
no,
she
no. You
act
come on here,
different
you yeah, but
by herself.
no, she just probably know how to play it by herself.
I asked her and Jamaica.
Yeah, I
said,
got the last 2 meetings on my page.
Did y'all forget? Did y'all really forgive Art? They hung their head and started laughing. Shit, my mama and Harletta. If nobody else told me, my mama and Harletta told me use and this was the exact words. You's a damn fool if you think that they done forgave your ass and you the reason why the motherfuckers is sitting on the curb right now.
I didn't tell you that neither.
You did, but after they did. But them was the main two.
No. I told you before we was going over there to the Wilson.
But we was over there working.
No, this was before when we was at the campaign. I'm like, this ain't gonna go right. Remember, I was against it. You might don't know this, Dr. Weaver. I was against it. Remember, you said no. She take care of her people.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
She remembered. She takes care of the ones that's loyal to her. I drunk the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, and
I drunk the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, and that's what.
But my apology to her was sincere.
And I'm telling you, I heard people say of all of them that they felt like you was the most sincere. Not to knock the other ones that's over there, but they did say, like I said, she took a lot of flack when y'all did come over there. Let's be honest, there was people that was mad.
Did. A lot of people was mad at her.
Like, a lot of people, a lot of people turned against her. Let's be honest.
But that many people turned against her where she couldn't get 20 people to come out and walk for her.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
She couldn't get 10 people to come down to the office and make phone calls.
But the thing is, because you got to understand, like, certain things, like, listen, man, it's cold-blooded, and that's why I said what I said. Like, you have to be careful with this. This, like, to me, it's like, you know what I'm saying, when they mad at you and they go against you, because I'm telling y'all, family, listen, and that's why I'm not trying to knock on what she did, but I'm telling you what a person told me, came to me. I ain't gonna throw the people up under the bus. I remember we was pariahs when we was coming down the council.
What you said too.
What?
20 minutes ago, I said that man's name.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe anyway, they didn't catch it. They
did. But anyway, individual told me when I came in, and they said, "Listen," and I like this person, a beautiful person. They was like, "Listen, that's what they do. They first thing they're gonna do is try to tear down your character."
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was told. They told me. They said, "You gonna be all right, though." I mean, I was walking in council, family. Y'all just don't know. I was having my heads down. I was like, I remember, listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I remember Dr. Weaver and Gilchrist coming up when they come to council. You know how many people? Only a couple people would speak to us. I'm gonna use me. Would speak to me, Miss Taylor. I can tell you,
Miss Taylor would walk over all of them to say hi to us.
We was getting treated like, and now let me be honest. No, let me take it back. Not Miss Taylor. Miss Claire McClendon.
Oh, she
always came up there.
To me, I didn't never feel like she picked us out.
No, right. She always came and always spoke. Like Claire didn't get off of that, but I can name a lot of people who did. Though, but you know, I left it alone. That's why I'm able to tell you, I ain't been in this game with them. Nah, and you know what? And ain't gonna happen, Marcia Tarver. Ain't gonna happen. Let's be honest. From even the games that was played. And that's why I see what the brother Art going through and was like, damn, this how they did it, though. This how they coming. Because there's still stuff. My thing is, if you have that type of, if you that mad, why y'all ain't do it on the side? Have a conversation and not throw a shot out there and then think, that's the only thing I don't like. Go ahead, do it how y'all want to do it. but it's the same game that y'all played last time.
You
Yeah.
can't throw a shot and then expect
Expect
people
nobody
to
to come.
react like you want them. You don't want them to say nothing.
And like I said, and I brought some clarity to it. Let's be honest, because it went back to the school board.
I wish, but again, I wish we would have knew that shit back then.
But see, that's the stuff when people be putting stuff on the side, on the back burner, and call themselves doing work like we not never gonna come. Like my uncle said, bring that shit to a head, for we can't keep dwelling on this. And I'm just telling, like you say, bring it to a head. If you don't, that shit will linger on for years. And when it that, and where we at now?
2026.
And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this stuff was from 2019. Grudges were still being held. It was alliances might have been made to go at certain individuals.
Right.
But when you seen it, let's go back to AC Dumas in the third ward election. Just think about it. And that's why I said people can learn from when they made their mistakes. We're like, no, I'm just getting behind one person. And I get what you're saying, like, well, we should have did that last year. But they wouldn't fit in the situation didn't fit the agenda. But now it's this, this coming up. And just to even do that, you know what I'm saying? Like
people want people on that council that they can control
all day long.
They don't want another. And I'm not saying nobody can fill Eric May's shoes. Nobody can fill Arthur Wilson's shoes.
Right.
But they don't want a wild card.
No. Then you see when Eric brought Gilchrist ass down there.
Yeah.
You don't think Art would do nothing like that to one of them?
And would. And you don't think that Gilchrist and Weaver was still pissed off at Eric Mays about that?
Hell
they
yeah.
was. I heard them say it. I was sitting there when they said it.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the election, and he did some shit like that. They was pissed at Eric Mays for that.
Yeah. People don't see, but if you go to talking like that, you're gonna cause problems to be like when you seen stuff go down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because he was trying to negotiate for me to get paid on the back end. And I hate to go for somebody, but I'm just saying, but I didn't get mad with people that still supported that side over there.
No, you can support who you want to support.
Yeah, I didn't get mad at that one. A lot of
like
people,
Harletta told me that too.
Yeah.
They the same person.
Yeah, I didn't get mad who they
One was female, one was male. And I'm talking about Weaver and Neely. They the same person. They're one big uniparty, as Miss Gladys would say.
Hey, brother Wig, I don't be tripping if a person comes shit on me, man. I just try to call a spade on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why even I speak highly of on the things Dr. Weaver done done. Listen, man, they be lessons to me. That's why you won't see me run back and be going to do something. I just try to put it in perspective on what I see, since I'm finding myself doing this podcast and the reporting stuff. I only see it how I see it. Believe me, man, I respect everybody, and I say this, like, when I seen what went down, that's like with Brother Roberts. I know a lot of people probably don't like Brother Roberts. You know what I'm saying? With Black Lives Matter. Don't get me wrong. I even get pissed off of him on certain things. I'd be like, but then I have to sit back. I'm not the watcher. You know what I'm saying? As they say in Rome, do as the Romans do. You heard? What's up, John Austin? Thank you for tapping in. Hello from the Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Thank you. I'm just saying, man, because I can't change who I am. I'm not going to lie to you. They can go ahead. I'm telling you, I done been shitted on plenty of times. I remember when the stuff came out, when they was dogging me and Winters out. A lot of people act like they didn't know what was going on. I didn't say that.
Shit.
No, for sure.
For sure, good
they
brother. Thought it was so funny.
Yeah, they thought it was funny.
Because it was us.
Yeah, they thought it was in the groups. Now, let me be real with you. It was in the groups. But I remember when I put that post up in your group, people got offended. Oh, take it down. Take it down. I watched some of the people that was jumping in, that was sharing it around. I was seeing all of that. Oh, they shared it around. But I didn't hold that grudge against them. I was like, it's cool. Something I did. I was like, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, it's all good. I didn't get mad. I just was sitting back because I know when they turn come, how you gonna be able to handle it?
Abbott's meat closed today.
Is it?
Yeah, it closed. Henry Ford nurse strike 150 days. They ain't gonna never let them nurses back to work.
But that's even crazy, even going through that. Like where you don't want to.
They still ever put on the TV about the man who had the seizure downtown, that got covered up in the snow.
Man, listen, when you seeing all this stuff that's going on, like
What? Montez just, I'm about to share. Montez just wrote another post 7 minutes ago. He said he just wanted to clear the air. 2 years ago, he had some bad seizures and he messed up his eyes and he wear glasses and he wasn't in his glasses when he was typing that post.
Montez, don't worry, brother.
It's all right, Montez, dog.
Don't worry,
it's all right,
don't
dog.
worry.
It's all right. It's all right, dog. It's all right.
Oh, facts, Wig. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this one in the group too, so they can see the correction. If I'm gonna put the bad one, I'm gonna put the good one. There you go, Montez.
Yeah, but Kevin Tate, no, you took it down. Let's be honest, you took it down. Since you went and took it down. When that post went up, when he was an admin of your group. Since you want to say you was one of them, no, you the one took it down. You was the one that took it down. You didn't say you wanted it down. You took it down. But that's that's the point that I was trying to make to you. What I was saying, you see how but you shouldn't have messed with that. Because that stayed up in that other group, and let me be honest, it stayed up in now you was the one that took it down, because that's what Winters took you off of being the admin. Says we gonna put but that stayed up in Flint Hood News Network though.
Yeah, they laughed.
That stayed up in that. That's what I was saying. That's the stuff I'm gonna point out. Yeah, look, I had no problem, but you wanted to put it. I wanted to go and put it out there. What had happened? I felt like that shouldn't have been done, but I didn't get mad at it, man. You still talk, and I told you then I didn't agree with it. Let's be honest. Like I don't be saying that. I just be sitting back. That's why it'd be hard for me to really when I be looking at certain stuff. No, I look at it being honestly. No, I'm just saying I look at everything honestly. But it was to cover her, but it was all right to say fuck us. That's what I be looking at. I don't care about titles or nothing. When we go, we all gonna die the same. We gotta go get put in the ground. See, that's them titles. She was no better than us could have been like, no, we ain't gonna put that out there. Winters was married. I'm with who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? If she didn't like it when it was being put out on her back then, the game should have never been played. You know, and I'm not gonna let it go. I'm just being honest, but I don't hold no grudges against nobody. Me and B Marie talk all the time. Yeah, we keep it 100 because I know how I don't be tripping off of that. I'm just saying, ain't nobody better than me about their feelings. Like she got kids, I got kids, Winters got kids. Like everybody got kids, we all grown. But that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't go over there and just jump on them. Like I brought it up. I was one of the ones that called me, oh man, you got no. Fuck that. I'm not letting that go. And that's how I was. No, I'm just saying I wasn't letting it go when they did, because he called and was like, Mick did. Nah, that's why I'm speaking out on this. Nah, I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is the thing. Nah, like I said, I'm not mad at none of it. When I seen it done, it was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? No, we all human. See, rich man, poor man, they both die. It just is what it is now. I mean, I got a number of respect, but goddamn, I got feelings too.
Everybody got feelings. There was a lot of bullshit be put out in them groups that everybody, they claim they dropping information, then they want to take the shit back. Yeah, we all grown. But still, like that bullshit that they put out about Pastor, they telling Jed, Pastor Thompson selling drugs.
Yeah, that was crazy. That got put out there like that.
Who put that shit out?
Shit, that was crazy. See, that's where it deletes the line with me. Like, we ain't finna play that game. Like that's what I'm saying. When you see this stuff going down, and believe me, I was on here defending Weaver, the past administration one. Trevor, like, I think most people was like, they thought when Carol did that came from over there. I'm like, you don't know if that did that. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it honest as I can. Oh shit, we got another $20.
Brandon, keep talking, baby.
Gary Peterson, Michigan Senator, Democratic lobby total $625,115. Retire 2026. Elisa Slotkin, Senator, Democratic lobby total $649,567. APAC, wow. December 22. 2022. 2020 J Show donations 548. The expenditures 100. Yo, Michigan DC Congress. God damn it. What he said, I didn't put that on. I'm not gonna put out. No, for sure.
Jed said it was somebody that was real close to Arthur Woodson.
That's what Jed said.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see me. I'm like, nah, I'll go ahead because I don't want people to go through what I went through. That's why I was saying on the brother, don't let them pull you off your Woodson name. Like Carol dog, that ass is out. But what I said, nah.
She dogged my coochie out.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But when I said, that's why I'm like, nah, watch it. Because when we was getting dogged, it was what it was. That's why I'm just saying. I hate to see people go through it. But I understand you got to take it. I'm just telling you.
Oh, KD was real close to Tanya Burns. He was real close to somebody. Didn't you? He just say he was real close to somebody. Because that's why he felt like he felt comfortable. But KD, remember, he was real comfortable saying it. Kevin Tate, go sit your ass down. You done came up here and put 50 fucking stories in this chat tonight, and then you gonna say you stay in your own lane. You done said nearly stayed this over here. This didn't happen over here. They playing golf over here. The water over here, and you saying you stay in your own lane. Kevin, go put your phone up. Go put it up. Go put it up. Go put it up. Go put it up.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Gilchrist is gonna call you in a minute. He's gonna tell you you did not do good right now. You did not do good tonight.
That's why when I was listening to the brother Art today, I was standing there like, hey, you know what? I'm going for Art. I'm just telling you how I was at today. When I heard him talking, I said I might go for Art because I already know what I'm getting on the other side. I'm not saying like I'm finna get some favors and Art. You can throw some cash this way now, bro. We've been giving you a free goddamn promo. Ain't nothing wrong with just dropping a little cash here and there like on the thousands because I heard you saying. And I want to say this. Shout out to motherfucking 18, goddamn it. We got people want to pay people now.
They paying
They want to pay now.
They want to pay.
They ain't playing around. They talk about playing people now. I'm with it. They talk about paying people. That's what I love. No, I get what you say. I see when you put it out, but I'm just telling you that stuff that I'm not, listen, it's still a bitter taste in my mouth. I'm not mad. Maybe if they just threw me like $7,000, $8,000 or something, I could be like, we'll let it slide. You know what I'm saying? Money make me forget it. Then I can't be on here and say, even Melissa Mays, I'm putting 35% increase on her shit because she saw them didn't want to pay me and then she didn't want to pay. Now, you see how the type of these people is, but these are so-called activists.
I'm hungry.
Motherfuckers, so-called activists. Oh, my bad, Eleanor, because we got to get paid. You know, that's why
y'all miss good
the
information.
ads.
Well, I'm glad y'all on here. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna put a little thing out real quick tonight. But tomorrow from 5:15 to 6 o'clock, me, Tanya Jones, and her son, we're gonna be on here. We're gonna be talking about the homelessness in Flint and the opioid crisis. This will not be a kid-friendly show. You're gonna hear some real horror stories and some real things that go on out here in these streets.
This dude.
Who called you already?
Man. And I sent the show to him. He just steady blowing the phone up. Dude, I'm recording. I know if you watching, I'm recording. About to end it.
We're going to have a real open and honest conversation about opioids and the homelessness crisis tomorrow, 5:15. And then, as always, at 6:15 tomorrow, we got a little break in a minute. 6:15 tomorrow, the nightly nip. Me and Mickey going to be coming right back on here, 6:15 to 8 o'clock like we usually do. and it's going down. It's going down. So it is what it is.
And thank you, John Austin, for tapping in.
Oh. Now, Stanley, you know I told Montez we weren't having no call-ins.
Did you see my message and text messages about his new post that he made?
He trying to clear it up. He trying leave him alone. Leave him alone.
He said he went through it this time and made sure there's no typos. And like the 5th line down, he's got the word contracts misspelled.
Leave that man alone. He told you that he was having medical conditions and he couldn't find his glasses.
Hey, but I did want to tell you one thing here. Think about this.
You know you live, don't you? Know you live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This should be on Mickey and Brother Elliot's conspiracy theory thing. Leon, let's say he goes to court and he's found guilty, okay, of a felony, but they push his sentencing off till just before the November election. He's found guilty of a felony and gets, say, 5 years probation. But now he can run a week later in the election because there's nothing in the charter that stops anybody from being a felon and running. The only thing they can do is if he's convicted as a felony, they can remove him. But what if they don't convict him until just before? Things that make you go,
You know, they'll find a way. But remember, I said they was going to put that off anyway. And
that's Stanley Wood on the phone, family, in case y'all don't know.
They was going to put that off anyway until after the election. And I don't think that man is going to do any time locally. But I did see where David Layton said that the state was picking up something.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping.
So.
And I got one question for Mickey. Mm-hmm. Just during that special show tomorrow, would Mickey consider if anybody donated to the Cash App to give it to Color Law Coalition?
No,
something to think about.
Oh yeah, Mickey won't be on here. That's a Winters Hall show special edition. But yeah, I think the boss, as long as he gets his 35%, he won't be too mad about it. No, we wouldn't take
nothing from because they're doing a great cause.
You are.
Yeah. Put the Cash App up.
Definitely was gonna talk about that tomorrow as well. The things that she's doing out there with the homeless people that all of you are doing. But yeah, it's gonna be a deep conversation tomorrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Take care, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wood. Thank you, Wood, for tapping in. Nah, they can put it up if we can help generate some.
Because it's bad out there. And like Tanya tell y'all, I was in tears when I went out there to get them people their food. Like, it's so cold. It's so cold. And then for people to sit up there and say that the homeless people burning down their own place is the only place that they got to stay. I mean, that shit may catch on fire like if it ignite it, but they ain't doing it intentionally. They're not doing it intentionally. It's too damn cold out there. So, Jared said, who is reading all of them long posts on Montez? Nail. She gonna call it cuss me out.
She ought to cuss your ass. I'm over here. My boys losing by 4 points right now. I damn.
Detroit still playing?
Nah, Michigan losing to Nebraska. It's 54-50, the number 3 team and the number 5. Hey, right now we down
and
second half.
Sherry said, I don't think Neely is going to need Leon anymore since he has control over the other wards.
That's a fact.
Well, the 3rd ward is where he at. And the 3rd ward, he only got Miss Beverly Biggs and Leon. Oh, and then somebody else is over there. But we don't know who that is. Hell, they may come back and win. You know, people win that we ain't never seen win nothing before. AC might even still jump in the race. You never know. AC might get his other house done. I don't know. AC, you're gonna have to resign from the NAACP again.
And you believe he resigned the first time? Shit.
I mean, he said that. Will a man rob God?
Yes. Hell yeah. You see robbing God people every day. Gonna say what a man robbed God. Hell yeah, Willie robbed. Don't you see? Then you see what what a man when he cracked his head in the Bible. Told him just give him shelter till I come back. On the side of the road. The Bible telling you some wicked people. They didn't just give him a name, gave him a name, Serpent. He was a snake. This was a pig.
AC, stay your ass where you been. Right. He about to get him a sponsorship with the Carnival Cruises. Just get on the boat. We going to beautiful Africa. They're gonna bring us right back in 7 days. Get on the boat.
AC Dumas is what's wrong with politics right now. I'm fighting for the black construction companies. Come find out now. One black construction company was
he
there.
said, but he never said black. He said, well, he did say black.
He
did.
Yeah, he
say
said
black.
fighting for the brothers.
Then he changed it to minorities.
He took that kente cloth off and said, well, we got the Chinaman. No, let me stop. I'm about to mess up. I won't be getting no more food from them places now. I talk so much shit, I won't be able to go in there. You talk about my food? I'll be on there telling him, you punk bitch. We'll be calling
I'm done.
See y'all in the morning.
I'm out of here.
Peace.